Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope you're all doing well. I have a flip through of my Tim Holtz little folio. We made this on my channel, and those videos are going to be linked to this flip through. Also, I have 2 more process videos on decorating this, and I am editing those, and those will come out after this. I thought I'd go ahead and do the flip through so that you could kind of have an idea of what I'm going to be doing to see if you're interested or not. If not, that's okay. I get it. So I like to watch flip throughs a lot, and then not necessarily process videos or vice versa. So I totally get that. But anyway, this is the finished product, and there probably will be 2, maybe 1 if I can condense it enough. I try not to make them too many, but it did take a lot of decorating to do this. It doesn't have everything I did in it, but it has a lot of it. Anyway, this is the Tim Holtz Folio, and let's see, this is 6 by, I think it's 4 by 1/2 inch, and it is stuffed full just like all my journals that I make, but definitely you take the ephemera out, it's fine, it's not full at all. But anyway, I decorated the front with just some random things. It ended up having kind of a travel theme. It just took me there. I don't know why, but it did. And now that I think about it, it's actually the perfect size to take with you. You can stick it in your purse, your bag, definitely, and you'll see a little insert in there that you can actually take with you. That's even smaller. Anyway, so I put this little, I guess it's a seal, like a metal seal, and it says the future belongs to the curious. And over here it has Fly, F-L-Y, and this is the Tim Holtz, one of the embossing folders that he has. And then it's basically all Tim Holtz stuff in here, but this is just a little gasoline gauge with the finger, and to me it's pointing where, or maybe on the map, you know, who knows. Take the scenic route. Has a little butterfly, a little T for travel, a little bus route, and then reserve. There's a combination of different things that I used. There is that linen tape that I used to reinforce all of the little gussets and stuff in here, just to make sure that they're all very sturdy. On the back there is things on the back, some tickets that I put in there, and I'll show you that in a minute. I left this little label on the front, mainly because I thought whoever gets this may want to put something on there. This is a little compass. This little thing goes around. I thought it's really cool, so I attached it on. There's a jump ring here. This thing comes off very, very easily. So if you don't want it on there, you can take it off. But I thought it was cool, so I put it on there with this little Tim Holtz. I don't know what you call this thing, but I love them. Anyway, so the way that I did this is I kind of did it a Midori style. I changed this up. This isn't how it comes. I did a lot of altering to it, and if you watch the previous video in the playlist, you'll see how I did a lot of that, and then my 2 future videos will show you some things that are not in those videos, but it'll show you how I did all this. And I hope to have those out. I don't know. I'm gonna do I may put them out, not necessarily. I'm having this whole Tim Holtz Tuesday thing where I do stuff, so just so I use my Tim Holtz stuff, but I may just go ahead and put them out sooner, because you know, if I edit them and I do this, I'll get them out there and not necessarily wait for Tuesday. Anyway, it will show how I did everything and put it all together. This little thing is here, and then this has a little elastic closure. There's a little eyelet back here, and that comes off like that. It is very stuffed. The back has, let me show you that. It has these tickets in the back, and there's a lot of tickets in this. As I said, it had a travel, ended up with the travel theme, which I thought was kind of cool and appropriate for the summer. And here's a pocket, here's a pocket. There's a lot of messy sewing all throughout, which I think looks really cool. I don't know why that's not going in there. Oh, there we go. Anyway, that is this. So I have just all this, lots and lots of tickets. Let me do it like this. Okay, so there's several parts to this. So let me go ahead. I think what I'll do is I will open up this over here. This is attached to the part of the folio. This is how it came, like that. Okay, and then I added this Tim Holtz. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's something to do with their stencil cards. I think stencil cards. I made a little, like a little tuck spot over here with some tickets in it. I also put some paper behind it and made it into a little pocket. Let me pull this out. Oh, I'm trying to pull the paper out too, so that's not going to work. And so this has this little, I think it's called snapshots of this guy flying this old plane. I think it's really cool. And that goes in there. And I just made that into a little pocket and attached it onto the back of that. And then this couple to me looks like they're all dressed up, ready to go somewhere. There's some other gentlemen back there that look like they might be ready to go somewhere. And this is the Pittsburgh timetable for their trains. And this is the trains for London and Bedford in a little envelope. And it has just a little little postcard and some labels that you can cut out and put wherever you want to put them in the journal. Of course, you can, I just made lots of places to stash things and put things and to write, so that I wanted this to be a very decorative journal, but at the same time be very practical as well. Okay, so then you get to this portion here, and this is what's back here. This is the new Tim Holtz Chapter 23, one of his dies there that I decorated a little bit, and then I put this little thing on there, and then one of their chipboard pieces. It says Adventure Awaits, and there is just, it's a little library pocket, and it has this thing ended up having a lot of red, white, and blue in it, along with a lot of other colors, but it's not necessarily Americana. It has a lot of other things in it, but it ended, I don't know, it went that way. I don't, you know how it just kind of does its own thing? No idea how that happens, but it does. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stuff just happens. Okay, and then this part here is a little notebook that's really cool because I'm going to untie it here. You do not have to have that tied. This string comes out, but I put that in there. And anyway, I decorated it. This is some Tim Holtz paper, and this is a notebook that I purchased that is the perfect size for this, and it has all this wonderful writing lined paper in it, and it has linen tape on the back to reinforce it so it doesn't get all messed up, and it's sewn in the middle. This would be cool if you're like traveling and you don't want to take this whole thing with you. You could just pop this in your purse and take it with you, write notes down. And it doesn't necessarily have to be for traveling, guys. This could be for anything. That's just the theme that it ended up being. Anyway, that also makes this refillable. So This is a pretty standard size refill. You can get, I bought this on Amazon. You can get it anywhere, just about. So if you would like to refill it, you certainly could. Or you could put actual journal pages and decorate them and do whatever you want to do. That's what the great thing about having that in there like that. It has this little flippy thing. I don't know what to call it, but this actually is how it came. But I just decorated it. The front of it is decorated again with that folder. And let me open this. I hope which way. I can never know which one's which way. Oh, I probably made it worse. I'm just going to pull them. Hopefully it'll come out. I don't know. This one's probably been wrapped around so many times. Yep. Okay, so this is the front of it. And obviously this is how you keep it closed, is with these two little strings. And they're attached through the back with the little tickets in the back. I think I showed you that, right? There's also a collage back here on the other part. I guess it's kind of the back, but there's a whole collage back here. And then you've got two pockets with lots of tickets back here that have been decorated up too. So I don't know if I said that or not, but anyway. So the front has some more of that folder from chapter 3 on there. And then there's a bunch of tickets. It's two little, I'll just show you, two little places that you can, pockets that you can put stuff. So I don't know if that'll fit. It probably will. In any case, that is that. And then when you fold it down, you end up with these little envelopes here, and they're being held in by these little Tim Holtz tiny little bull clips here, and each one of them, you can take them out and then put them back. I'm not going to do that, but each one of them has a little a slide in it that I made. So that is also from the chapter 3, one of his die cuts. So here's another one. And I'm going to do a whole probably video on the chapter 3, some of the die cuts and the slides and all that. So anyway, so that's that. And in the very back, I made a little slotted pocket thing. It isn't the Tim Holtz one because I wanted it as wide as this piece, and his was a little bit smaller. And so I made this, and it has a bunch of little tickets in it, and that's on the bottom. And as I said, these are being held in by that, so that's kind of just stays there. And of course these come out, so it's not, they do open from the bottom like that, but they come out, they're not permanently in there, so you do not have to leave them in there for sure. Then in the very middle, let me show you that. The middle is some of these little Tim Holtz people, and to me, I kind of did it where I thought it was kind of like a family getting ready to go on a trip or something, and here's the little boy. These are made into pockets, so you can write on the back of these. And these come from different ephemera packets and different Tim Holtz packet. They're all Tim Holtz, but I used the Tim Holtz tissue paper to decorate this with the map. So you'll see that. I'm going to have to move this down a little bit so you can see it. And what I did, if you notice, is that I'm going to go down this way a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's good. So you've got this little boy here with the tickets, and then next to it you have, this is just like a blank check, and this other little thing here. So this gives you room to write little notes, and then it says remember this with that little collage. And here's the little girl, and she's got some tickets behind her. And then you've got, and this is another, the Tim Holtz. It looks like, you know, the little punch things, which I have one, you know, but I don't know. Here is another little label, and a stamp, and then it says Adventure Awaits. And then here is the very, very back, and this is behind the little flippy thing, is one of the Tim Holtz little cards. And then I just left it mainly blank and just put this number thing and then special delivery. Kind of decorated that up a little bit, the front of it up, just to kind of keep with that, you know, red, white, blue theme. And then it has these little journaling cards in there. So let's put all those back. And that is another pocket behind there. And there's also another pocket here, but I didn't put anything back there because cannot fit anything else. Okay, on the other side of this thing, okay, is the other side, and here is Mom and Dad, and here's Dad, and he's got his Springfield Railway and another baggage ticket, and here's a postcard and all this. And again, this says be curious, and of course you could write on here. And then here's this one, it has some tickets behind it again, and then seen and noted. So I thought that was a cool way to decorate that. And that just folds right back in. That goes back like that. And then let me see where the other piece of string is. And then that just kind of goes like that. And then this goes like that. Okay. All right, so then we go over here, and these are little file folders, and again, they're held in with this elastic band with these eyelets. And what I did on that is I basically made, took 2 file folders. Again, this is the chapter 3 die, and I made little pockets out of them so that you could have pockets in this journal. And I went ahead and filled them with tags so that you could write on those tags. Again, I mean, you can take them out, leave them in, whatever you want to do. And they go in here like this. This just goes right in here. So you can, you know, take them out, not have them in there, put new ones in there. But anyway, they're numbered 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and they all have tags in them. And the cool thing is that I did it to where these are basically blank, so you can write on them. You could certainly write on that too, but you know, then you can write on this, and then you can write on that. So that's those. Okay, and then on the very end, this is the little flippy thing that I made, and this is actually the end of what the folio is, and I added this portion on and I did this kind of, I don't know if you can tell, if I can get everything in there to coordinate, but I wanted both sides to kind of coordinate. I put you know, like this on that side, this on this side. This is the portion of the folio. I made sure that I put some of the same papers on each side. I used the same, you know, colors throughout to kind of coordinate it. I know it looks like a jumbled kind of thing, but there was a lot of thought process that went into kind of making it look somewhat coordinated. Anyway, so I put one of my little rusty paper holder thingies. I don't know what they're called. You know, I forget all the time. But anyway, so I put that on there, and then all of the papers in here are not sewn together. They're individually put in there, so that if you want to refill this, you just take this little top portion off, and then you can actually just refill it, and then keep this little top piece on there, okay, to kind of protect it, or not. It's up to you. So that is basically it. Again, I used part of the same elements that I used on the other side, and then there's another chipboard. And then it has all of these different papers in there. So lots of stuff. You can either leave this in your notebook, or you can tear them out. You can take pieces of it and put it throughout. It's up to you. However you want to do it. Anyway, so that is pretty much that. Okay, so this is the side here where we've got the mom and little girl, and they're holding this little thing in. This is the back of this next section right here, and I collaged on it, and it has the definition of curiosity, and then the London Bridge and railway, and another stamp. This just has some tickets on it. It says ticket, and on the back it's decorated with some sort of tag. And then it's just a little card thing that opens up that has some lined paper in it if you would like to write in there. And then this has a little pocket that has something about an inland voyage on there. So I put all that in here. So then you get to this part, and this is an envelope that, again, that I attached to this. It's sewn on there, and I just did it. It has Traveler 5 cents on there, and I left this blank. I was going to decorate it, but I thought, you know, you can write on that. That would be, you know, good writing space there. All in here. Anyway, so I put these 2 little snapshot tickets. These people look like they're in Paris traveling. These people look like they're getting ready to go on a road trip. So I went ahead and put them in there because I thought they looked cool. Alright, and that, I believe, is it. That is it. Yep. That is the whole journal, and I am going to put this in my Etsy shop. I wasn't going to sell it at first because it was really super fun, but I think I'm going to, because I'm going to make another one similar, but maybe a different theme. I'm not sure. But anyway, this was really a lot of fun, and I will be having at least one more process video that I add to this, to the ones that are out there, maybe 2. So just kind of showing you how I made it and decorated it and stuff like that. So those will come out. I may just do them. I'm doing a Tim Holtz Tuesday series on my channel just so that I can use up my Tim Holtz stuff that I have, because I have a lot. But I may just release some stuff, you know, earlier, and I'm going to do some different videos on some different things that I've done, but I have them out there. I just haven't really edited them and got them out, so when I get that done, they'll be out there. Alright, well, that's it, and if you're seeing this, it will be listed in my Etsy shop. If it's gone when you get there, then it's sold. So, alright guys, thank you. I hope this inspired you to get your Tim Holtz stuff out and start making stuff. I will tell you that I had a blast with it, but I was kind of stuck in the beginning because honestly, I had too many choices. And when you have a lot of choices, that may sound good, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes you can just freeze because you're like, oh, what do I do? And I didn't want it to make it look like a jumbled mess. I wanted it to look like it actually was somewhat coherent. So I think I accomplished that. But anyway, I hope this inspired you. Get out your Tim Holtz stuff, or get out your Tim Holtz like stuff, or get out your stuff and just use it. You know, stop hoarding it and use it. And I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Bye.